Today I will be reacting to the Beasleys. I've reacted to their videos visiting Denny's, visiting Walmart, visiting, oh my god, there was another American store that I forgot the name, but yeah. Anyways, this video they're gonna talk about the 5 lies about America. As Brits were told before we visited. I mean, I think pretty much everywhere in Europe we have the same misconception about the US. So I don't know. I'm gonna point it out if in Italy we don't share the same thinking. So yeah, let's just check out the video.
Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is 6 lies we were told before going to America.
Yeah, these are good ones.
These are good ones. Some
Well,
which...
it's not good to lie.
Yes, well, it's just
yeah, I guess
myths are and stuff which maybe potentially is overstated a little bit.
Maybe
more.
opinions.
And this is our experience.
Yeah.
So maybe it is
not the same for everyone.
Yeah, not the same for everyone. But maybe not all of them. Some of them are definitely not true.
Yes, definitely.
Smash that if you enjoy, guys. Smash that subscribe button. Sorry about the mess in here. That is Archie's playpen.
This room is, the rest of the flat is spotless. This room is our like dumping ground, if you will. Like this is where things need to get taken to the tip. We need to put things into storage. Unfortunately, this is the room, and it's also our recording room as well. So we only live in a 2-bed flat. We haven't got loads and loads of rooms, and we have to. Archie does not play in his playpen like that. Can I just clarify?
It goes in the lounge.
It's in here because he doesn't like the playpen right now.
But yeah, smash that button, guys. Smash the subscribe button, and let's get into number 1, which we have is we put it down as guns, but this lie is that there's guns everywhere. The idea that you walk down the street, you'll see someone holding a pistol or something like that.
Yeah. So I remember when we were going to New York.
Yeah.
And then this girl on my course, I was at college then, and she was like, "Don't go to America. There's so many guns." And I was like, because I was a bit freaked out about guns too. That was a big thing for me before.
What I actually think is that yes, of course, you can make a research on the internet and you will find out that most Americans do own a gun. But I feel like they won't go out. Like, I don't know, you go shopping and you bring your own gun with you, right? You're gonna keep it maybe in a drawer in your house if someone is attempting to break in your house. That's my thought. Maybe in Texas you could see people, you know, with a gun, with a cowboy hat. That's my whole idea, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, what I'm thinking is actually, yeah, they probably have it in their own house if someone is gonna break in. I mean, when you're outside, what are you gonna do? Have like a shoot off like in the Western movies? Come on. I don't think that's the case. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, I haven't been to the US, so I don't know.
We went to New York especially, was, oh my god, I'm a bit scared about the guns.
Yeah.
I think I only saw guns in the airport and maybe on the police officers in Times Square.
Don't get me wrong, because we're definitely going to get comments on this. People definitely would have had guns.
They definitely would have.
Carry.
We just wouldn't. They're just not out.
Yeah, you just wouldn't. You would not be able to tell if someone had one or not, which then kind of gets out of your mind because you can't see it.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, we must walk past those people that probably had them, but they weren't out there knowingly. Like you couldn't see it when you walked past people.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't see a single gun.
I mean, I don't think it's that easy to hide it, right? I mean, unless you have a belly like this and then the gun is under there, you cannot see it. But I don't know. I'm very curious about it. Can someone tell me in the comments how it actually is?
Whereas I thought that we would see it everywhere.
Yeah, you'd see, especially when, because there were signs on like the hotel saying no gun allowed in here and stuff like that, and you kind of thought, oh, are we going to see it? And like you say, the typical thing is there's guns everywhere in America, which there is a lot of guns, but the idea of you walk around every corner and you see someone holding a gun or doing open carry,
it's not true.
It's
not,
for us, from our experience, it's not true. Again, let us know what you guys think.
I mean, holding a gun, it would be crazy, but carry it, maybe you will see like on the side, like policeman has it. Yes, I don't know. This is really interesting.
Should we do the next one?
Yeah. So the next one is that everybody's overweight. I think.
But they're not.
They're not. Definitely not. So I think
that's quite a misconception because I like to watch about. I like to make research for statistics, and there are some regions in the US where. Especially, I think the South, there's more obese people because they have less access to fresh foods, and they have less supermarkets. Something like that. I've read about it before. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the places where most tourists go, people aren't. The majority of people aren't overweight. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm only supposing right here. I'm only venturing guesses, so I might be wrong in everything I'm saying. So you feel free to correct me.
I feel like this is definitely a myth, and one that is kind of it's quite a big one, I think. And I think like people in the UK always joke about this. I think that Americans are all overweight.
Yeah.
I can't say that I noticed more overweight people than not.
Yeah, I guess
I didn't count.
Yeah,
but I can't say I really thought, oh my god, in Santa Monica there's a lot of. I just didn't. You just don't think about it.
Exactly. I think obviously there is overweight people. The stats back it up. Same in the UK and stuff like that. And I don't know what the percentages are, but I believe there potentially is more overweight people in America than the UK. Mm-hmm. But the way it gets said is, like you say, everybody's eating fast food. Everyone's having 5 burgers for dinner. Everybody's overweight.
And don't get me wrong.
And there's no fit people. It's kind of a stereotype at times. It's like, what? Really?
Like, In-N-Out is well good, and I would probably eat that every day if I could. But yeah, it's not. It's just not. I don't know. I just didn't know. I just didn't notice it. Like. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it.
You don't look for it anyway, but I think if somebody is extremely overweight, you normally notice.
Yeah,
not if you care or not.
I can't say I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, and like you say, I don't care if they're overweight. At the end of the day, it's their life. It's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
But I think it does catch your eye potentially. And then you just get on with your life because it's none of your business.
Yeah.
But nothing caught my eye, to be honest.
No.
And like you say, I think it's just exaggerated that one.
I think so, definitely. Maybe it's got worse because everyone's played on it and kind of like made it into a jokey thing now.
Definitely.
I don't think it's actually exaggerated because the statistics are there, but then of course there's always gonna be a little bit of joking from, as Americans will be joking about Europeans are gonna be joking about Americans. I don't know how to feel about this. Anyway.
Again, this one may be perceived as a little bit of a joke thing. There is the saying, the Brits think 100 miles is a long distance and Americans think 100 years is a long time. So this one is that America has no history. And again, yes, the UK has a longer history. Yes, there's buildings which are super old. But there is so much history.
Yeah, short space of time. I think.
In short space, really cool history, which is worth seeing. And I would say a complete myth.
We saw, we learn about history almost every day of our trip. Something new every day about
Something
America.
New would pop up.
About what, even just the day at the Alamo. How much we learned there.
Alamo as well. And that was a big one.
Yeah, that was a big one. But yeah, there is clearly history.
Clearly history, and some awesome sites. Like, again, I don't know how old the painted ladies are, but just a random site where you think that is really cool. The Victorian houses, the San Francisco Victorian. Yeah. Didn't know it was a thing. It definitely is a thing.
Yeah.
Archie has joined the video. Hello, mister.
First time he's seen Daddy, so he might be a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't actually seen you. Hello. He's been asleep. Hello, lad. You on the video?
Looks exactly like the father.
What's going on? The next one we have on the list is fast food.
Yeah, fast food.
This is in terms of not everyone. There isn't only just fast food. American food isn't fast food.
No, exactly. Like literally. Everyone says to me, Americans. I think that ties in with the other way one. Americans just eat fast food. Blah blah blah. All they have is fast food. That when they think about American food, they all say burgers, etc. Stuff like that. But that is not the case. Like, we had so many varieties of food
barbecue,
types. And don't get me wrong, the fast food was good. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of local food and I guess state food,
which is completely different to what we make and stuff.
I actually really like the barbecue.
Yeah, Did you like that? There's so much.
Yeah.
American food, which isn't just classed burgers as American food.
Yeah, like Tex-Mex, I guess. I would not think of that in America as a big part of America.
Yeah, actually, Tex-Mex, I think, is the most Yeah, it's the American food that we have the most here in Italy. Yeah, now that I think about it, yes. And another thing that is more very American that I really love is the pulled pork. Oh my god, that is the best thing ever. The pulled chicken a little bit less I like, but the pulled pork, oh, god. Yeah, American food is great.
But it is in Texas. It's a big part of it. It's a take on Mexican food.
I definitely need to start to make some videos trying American stuff. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. It could be anything. It could be beer. It could be sodas. If I can wrap my hands around it. Could be snacks. Could be anything. Just let me know in the comments.
Barbecue again. We're going to be using Millie's mic right now. Our barbecue is completely different.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's just not. I can't even call it barbecue anymore.
No, we can't.
So the last one is transport. This was a big one because we've been told so many times. Yeah, that the transport in the US is bad. That it's not good. And I think actually specifically San Francisco was called out.
Yeah, San Francisco was really good.
And I found, you did all the planning of it and everything, and it was great.
It was great, and I think this comes from, in the UK, you can get a cross-country transport, so it seemed as amazing transport, and it is good. Yep. The public transport.
This is really weird. They are the first ones that I've ever heard. I mean, I've checked out a lot of videos up to this moment. I think I've uploaded already over 200 videos in this channel, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the first time ever that I see someone say that the public transportation is good in the US. Wow. I mean, everyone is always putting the public transportation in the US on a crucifix. So, wow. That's interesting. But I'm guessing like some major cities like San Francisco. I think San Francisco is one of the few cities in the US that has a tram system, right? I mean, some cities probably the public transportation is good, but the problem is the smaller cities that they don't have anything at all, right? I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I get and watching all these videos is that they don't really have much. I mean, I live in a pretty small city. My city is about 7,000 people. Yeah, but we still have buses. We still have a train station where you can go to major cities nearby. Our buses always go to... I mean, you still need a car. You still need a car, of course. But in major cities in Italy, you will have the metro, you have the tram, you will have buses running at all times. You will have those electric scooters that you can rent, electric bikes. It's difficult to have to resort to taxis or Ubers. You can always find your way, and the streets are better. You have the sidewalk that you can walk to pretty much anywhere. Yeah, this is the first time I hear about it, so I want to hear from you that you come from the US. What do you think about this? I'm thinking like only major cities. I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Is really good in terms of getting everywhere.
Can I go down?
But because you can't get from one side of the US to the other consistently, and each state always by train, for example, people say it's bad transport. But when you actually go within a state, which is similar sizes to the UK, you can get quite far in a state with buses and stuff like that. And I think I think it was good.
Yeah, I don't think we had any negative experiences.
No, and we did quite a lot in San Francisco. We went from San Antonio to Austin on the bus as well.
Yep, exactly.
And, I rated it quite well.
Yeah, I did.
Smash that button if you enjoy, guys. Smash that subscribe button. We did have a few more, but it is quite hard to record with Archie, so we're going to leave them for part 2 if you want to see
let us know if you want part 2.
Let us know in the comments. If you do enjoy it, please smash that button, smash that subscribe button. Have a fantastic day, guys.
The Beasley's, guys. Go and check them out.
We're going to play with Archie. We're going to play with you, mister. And what should we do?
Have a fantastic day.
And we will see you, legends, in the next one.
Archie, say bye.
You saying bye-bye.
Yeah, when you tell kids to say something, they'll never say it. Anyways, this video was really nice. It was a little bit surprising as well. I mean, about the American food, I already knew about it because, I've watched so many videos of people trying American food. So I knew that it was amazing. I don't know, I'm quite confused about the other stuff they said, but you can always correct me, and share more intel with me, so next time I will be more prepared when I do these reaction videos. Keep on recommending me stuff. Also, let me know if you want me to try American foods. And yeah, wish you all a lovely weekend, and I'll see you very soon.